Well, the African market, the aid relief effort, that's very much our bread and butter. So we've been selling Toyota Land Cruisers, Hilux to the African continent for well over 25 years now. So it's quite normal for us, but this particular disaster, the Ebola crisis, is huge by any standards.
So you're sending 32 vehicles. What sort of conditions are these vehicles going to have to be used in?
Basically, these 32 are going to Sierra Leone. They've been purchased by the British government, and basically what they're going to be used by the British military to set up quarantine units in Sierra Leone, so Ebola patients can be isolated, and that's the best that really they can do for the moment. It's a very difficult situation out there at the moment. As you probably know, there's no actual drugs immunization for this Ebola at the moment. Some positive news today is that Nigeria has been declared Ebola free, so they've had 6 deaths from the Ebola crisis, but so it shows that the battle can be won, but it's huge. There's been 4,500 deaths in these 3 countries most affected, and the World Health Organization is saying that number is going to increase dramatically over the rest of this year.
I think the World Health Organization is also trying to implore Western governments to spend more in trying to battle Ebola on the African continent, saying that that's where the battle needs to be fought and that more money is needed.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think they're a bit frustrated that funds haven't been as forthcoming as they would like, but hopefully that will change very, very soon.
In your experience, how quickly do Western governments mobilize for a situation like this? Does it sometimes take a while?
It can do, but I think now with the numbers that we're seeing in West Africa, they are really of shocking proportions. So I would expect that the effort would ramp up very quickly.
So in the coming days, TGS is also going to inject some cash into this to make sure that there are enough funds to try and battle this.
That's right. This is very much our market, the aid organisation market in Africa. We're benefiting from it, and I think it's important that we're seen as putting something back into it. So as a company, we will this week be donating £25,000 to the Ebola crisis cause.
Where does that money go? Do you know what sort of thing it's going to be used for?
Probably to set up field hospitals so that they can isolate the patients, and at the moment that's the best that they can hope for without actual drugs to cure. We will choose one of the main aid organisations, so it'll probably be somebody like Save the Children, who are doing a lot in that area, Medicine Sans Frontières, that are doing fantastic work. So we'll just choose one of the big organisations that are doing a good job out there.